Ladies and gentlemen, that's right. It's me. It's me. It's that heel that can cook. I'm that heel that's full with pure decorum and sophistication. In other words, I am that same heel that you all love and hate. I am that same heel that a lot of you just for some weird reason love to listen to me. But that's around the point. It would not be a Heelsteven show without me saying around the point throughout the show.
Around the point.
Oh yeah. But anywho, yeah, this is episode number 23 of the Heelsteven show. It's the Jordan number. The Jordan number.
The Jordan, the GOAT.
Being worn by LeBron right now, and look how that worked out for him this season. This is the Q&A 22. This is where tonight I believe is the day that I officially answer your questions that you've all submitted to me throughout this whole week in social media. Again, you all know who I am. I am Heelsteven.
And I am knowledge at Rasslin.
But then again, these fuckers already knew that, haven't they?
Yes, they did.
Exactly. I mean, if you don't know who the fuck we are, if you didn't know, there's something wrong with you. Completely wrong with you. If you didn't know who we were, I question what is in your meals as you eat every day. I question it. I don't know what the fuck. But anywho, bro, it's been 24 hours since we've been back on. If you get what I'm saying, we're doing the T-Mail podcast, which is available now on iTunes, Stitcher Radio, Spreaker, and ShoutEngine.com. And now we're here with the Heelsteven show. Like I said at the beginning of the show, throughout this week, I've asked all of you, my lovely, beautiful 996 subscribers, to send me in questions that you wanted me to answer. It could be about wrestling, combat sports, what have you, whatever you'd like. And I was going to do a live stream on my channel, and it gives you guys the opportunity to interact. That fan interaction, whether you have the question and it gives you the opportunity to listen to what we guys say live. You can comment in the chat box whether you agree or disagree with what we have to say pertaining and relating to the question that you send. Walter, I think this overall is a good concept. Am I right?
Definitely. Best way to interact.
Exactly. See, we're all about that fan interaction. That's what we're all about.
Yep.
End of the day. So today, Miguel Cotto defeated Daniel Gill, and just
Yeah. In the fourth round, right?
yeah, in the fourth round. Which again, I thought overall the fight itself, it was whatever. You know what I mean? It was whatever fight. Um, but that's that. Miguel Cotto beat a bum. Let's face it. Okay, but I'll get into that fight later. Let's get into the questions though. We're gonna do this Q&A. So I've had people send me questions on Facebook, Twitter, and obviously the YouTube comment thread. So what I'm going to do right now is start off with the Facebook questions. The first question here was from Peter Gilmore, and he asked the following. Thoughts on the Kingdom joining up with Chaos? I mean, I didn't see it yet, but from what I heard about it, I mean, I guess it should be a good thing. It should be a good attraction, I guess, being that, hey, they both have a common enemy, that being the Bullet Club. So that's that. Walter, your thoughts on that, dude? I know you don't follow that much New Japan, but
Wait, what was the question again?
thoughts on the Kingdom joining up with Chaos?
Mm,
I know
why are
you
they
don't.
why are they doing that?
I guess the feud with the Bullet Club,
So they're gonna joint group an alliance basically
pretty much. It's a
against the
common,
world. I mean, I guess it could work out. I mean,
yeah.
yeah, you need a faction versus faction thing, so
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a perfect example of a casual fan's answer.
exactly. I mean, I don't know what else to say.
Exactly. No,
That's
no.
that. If you want a faction versus faction, there you go. You have it in TNA as well. Have it on the Indies, and you had it. You had it in numerous companies, even WWE. You have faction versus faction. So
Ex- I agree, but yeah, that's that though. Now we'll get to the next question from David Rivera, and he asked the following. His first question is, what shows you think should be added on the WWE network that are not there already? It's a very good question. I feel like they have a lot of things right now on the network. Do I watch all of them? No. Um, I would say more live events, like the live event that they have. Not everyone, but one in particular. If there's like that one match that we haven't seen yet, boom, put it on the network like, on demand.
Yeah, they should put more live events, definitely. They should put the MSG house shows too, since literally when they go to MSG, the only thing they have is house shows. So, let's do something like that. Uh, I mean, I think they had a lot of new shows recently. What else can they really add?
Exactly, dude. Absolutely. Now, that's his first question on faith. Now, his next question here is: how many PPVs do you think WWE really needs? Honestly, if it was up to me, I'd just bring it down to four. You know,
Yeah.
the big four: Rumble, WrestleMania, SummerSlam, Survivor Series. And then again, Survivor Series really isn't that much of a big four anymore. Survivor Series like is more of a filler now. If I have to replace it with something, I guess it would have to be Money in the Bank.
Yeah, they only need like I'll say five at maybe five max. Some six I'll is generous, but anything above five or six, that's not good. I feel like there's gonna be like what 14 pay-per-views this year. I think it's just fucking ridiculous.
Indeed. Um, and his final question: thoughts on the Stone Cold podcast? Thought it was good. Paul Heyman. I think a lot of people want to see Stone Cold back with a podcast on the WWE Network. They either a got bored of Chris Jericho, or they just couldn't take it no more. One of the fault, one or the other, or they just didn't like his style of podcasting. Me personally, I didn't really care. I was just happy with what they were giving us, pretty much. I think put it this way, right? When Jericho had Stephanie, right? People were bitching about it because, oh my god, it wasn't like Stone Cold Steve Austin, his style of asking questions. But people forget, like, yo, you're not gonna get a shoot interview style on WWE Network. You're not getting that. Even though yes, with Stone Cold they kind of do break characters, all them, no kayfabe, no bullshit. But come on, you can't expect them to shoot at one another on the spot. It's not happening. You know. But I thought overall with Heyman, I thought overall was good. They talked about a lot of things, about their early days in the business, how people today in wrestling they don't sell that much like they did back in the day. Like put it this way, the DDT back in the day was a big fucking deal. Nowadays it's like any ordinary move. And they talked about potential Lesnar versus Austin match at WrestleMania 32. What do you think, bro?
Yeah, I thought the podcast was pretty good. It's not the best one to me. I think maybe some internet fans will say that, but nah. I think I'm intrigued with the next podcast. I think it's with Taker next month. That should be interesting. But yeah, I think the highlight was clearly that Brock Lesnar. I mean, no, yeah, Brock Lesnar versus Stone Cold Steve Austin match. At least a tease for WrestleMania 32.
Absolutely, absolutely. That was David's question. Thank you for asking those questions, bro. We appreciate it. Now let's get into the Twitter question that got sent today on the Twitter, if you will. I love Twitter. You can follow me on Twitter at Heelsteven.
I guess you can follow me too. Hey, I'm Walter.
We got a question from Matthew Lopez at hashtag Ask the Heel. Do you think WWE should do more live event specials that are not a NXT or a pay per view? I mean, they kind of do anything about it, okay? Eh, I don't know to tell you the truth, dude. Like,
If it's house shows, I guess, but as in more live events like pay-per-views, no. I don't think they don't need to do that. They have pay-per-views once a month. That's good enough for me. So,
okay, there you go. His next question at hashtag Ask the Heel. Do you think there should do you think there should be a team WWE versus team NXT for Survivor Series? Yes and no. More towards no. Here's why I say that. I said it, I think, in one of my previous videos. When you think about it, NXT at one point, a couple months ago, they had an all-star team. They had Kevin Owens, they had Sami Zayn, they had Hideo Itami, they had Finn Balor, and Adrian Neville. And now, when you look at things now, Adrian Neville is now Neville on the main roster. Kevin Owens is making that transition to the main roster as we speak. Um, Hideo Itami's out with an injury to like 6 to 8 months. Sami Zayn ain't coming back till like October. You know, all you really have is pretty much Finn Balor. If you would have told me this months ago, I would have said fuck yeah for sure. Nowadays, it's like who do you have really on NXT? All you have is one guy, Finn Balor. Don't get me wrong, guys such as Enzo Amore, Colin Cassidy are good. Baron Corbin to the limit that he has is good. Um, but at the end of the day, it just won't be the same, you know. What do you think, bro?
Yeah, I don't. It sounds like a cool concept, but clearly NXT is lacking. Well, they're missing some stars right now with Hideo and Zayn gone, with injuries. Kevin Owens moving up to the main roster. You know, and even if they did have those guys, I feel like I don't know if you would really want to do that. Like maybe they don't want the WWE guys to look weak if the NXT guys win, or they don't want the NXT guys to look weak if the WWE wins. So I don't know if it would really work, but it does sound interesting to watch. But now with, three other, I guess, top five guys not in NXT right now, it's you can't really do that.
Exactly. But thank you for your question. Now, wait, he had one more question, I believe, here. He does. Would you mind seeing the NXT Divas main event a takeover special? Yeah, but then again, it's kind of gonna be the same thing. You know what I mean? Like, you're gonna have Sasha Banks, but against who now? You know? Yeah, they could do a rematch, Becky Lynch versus Sasha, but it's the first one is always the memorable one. The first match was always memorable. So if they have another one, it won't be as compelling as the first one. You know what I mean? It,
Yeah,
and,
but
and quite honestly, too, like women main events. Listen, I have nothing against women's wrestling. I love women's wrestling. However, when you're talking about a confines of WWE, as far as it main eventing is rare. Like the only time I guess you've seen women main event in WWE had to be like fucking '04, Lita and Trish. You know?
that was a Raw.
That
Yep.
was a Raw. The main events are fucking Raw. If they barely can do that, what makes you think they'll do an NXT special main event? It's rare
Yeah,
to see it happen.
yeah, but I think they should consider it maybe because these matches are tend to be really good, and pay per view live event, the NXT Takeover special, in the last one, the match of the night was the women's match, so they should probably consider it. If maybe it's the best time next special because if Kevin Owens isn't the champ, Finn Balor is. Who is he gonna face for like Tyler Breeze? And you think that could be main event worthy? So it could happen. I don't know. It's possible.
I hear you. But I mean, we'll see though. I mean, honestly, I'm leaning more towards no, but it's possible. It's really possible, but it's rare. It's rare as fuck to see it happen.
Yeah, but in NXT, I think I don't think it's completely rare. Maybe in the main roster, yeah, but I think on NXT, we might see it one day, at least once.
Indeed. Now the next question here is from Cam Tate 24. He writes the following pretty much: At Heelsteven, did you hear about the Tyson Kidd injury? Yes, I heard about it. He apparently had spinal cord injury. Was that right, Walter? Yeah, I think he had a spinal cord
Yeah,
issue.
something like that.
Yeah, the match with Samoa Joe. Well, I think he had it before the match. I think the match with Joe made it worse. So either one or the other. End of the day, it completely sucks. Okay, and I'm not saying that because you know what? Oh my god, but it sucks because let's be fucking real. They put Kid and Cesaro together to see what the fuck happens. Okay, you can tell
Hmm.
they put them together for random purposes only. And I was happy because, hey, you know what? Two guys that are barely utilized in the company are fucking being utilized. I was happy for that.
Yeah,
Even more for Cesaro, because y'all know I'm a Cesaro mark. I was happy
yeah,
for that. And now that kid's hurt, it's also going to sideline Cesaro.
yeah,
It's going to
yeah.
sideline him.
The team was like it was pretty good actually. It turned out really good because these two, had nothing for them as singles competitors, and it sucks because Cesaro they could have done a lot more with him to be honest. And but as a tag team was working, the
Oh,
crowd was,
baby.
and when they turned face, the crowd really loved them. They connected more to them than the other face tag team. So it sucks, that Tyson kid's sidelined with this because he was definitely his stock was definitely rising up, and it's just unfortunate.
Oh, Barry, yeah. I even bought my kid's salary shirt from WWE Shop. Oh, Barry. Shut up, you. Sorry. Okay, we had an intruder alert. But anywho, I mean, again, I mean, it sucks. It really does. You know what I mean? I hope he has a full recovery, but we'll see. You know, I always feel like I keep on saying that. Like, we'll see, we'll see. Do I always say that, dude? Like,
I mean, I guess.
nah.
I don't know.
You know who doesn't know right now, dude? LeBron James. That's who doesn't know right now.
I can imagine tomorrow shit is gonna be a pain in the ass for him. Game two.
You think so, dude?
Oh yeah, he's missing Kyrie Irving. Like, what the hell is he gonna do? Carry the team again?
I think he could, though. I think he could.
Hmm.
Now let's get into the Q&A from the YouTube page. First question here. The first three questions are from Killer O'Demon 669. His first question: have you ever seen the Tournament of Death? I might have heard about it through CCW, but I've never really watched one.
Wow,
Yeah,
it's like a hardcore matches or something.
I'm assuming so. Yeah, with glass, with pieces of glass and light bulbs and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Wait a minute, I think it's a video on YouTube. I think it's a video where this guy, he did like a Death Valley driver. It's like a giant springboard, like a giant of barbed wire. I think we've seen the video of that. I'm not really sure, but I'm probably sure it's that. His next question is: are you excited for Batman Arkham Knight coming out on Xbox and PS4? I guess. I mean, am I gonna buy it? Who knows? What about you, Walter?
Arkham Knight is a very interesting game. Like I usually like the previous Batman, so I don't know if I'd buy it right away, but I definitely consider getting it.
Okay. There you go. And his final question: why does Vegeta never get the credit he deserved? Because when he first debuted, he was the bad guy.
I think he
And
gets some credit.
I'll give him. I mean, to me, he was always my favorite character on the show.
Yeah, I think a lot of people like Vegeta. I don't know. I mean, yeah, Goku's obviously the favorite, but Vegeta had his following.
Hey, guy, did you see the fake NXT poster for the NYC? So it's not real.
What fake?
That
Oh, the
NXT.
poster that you sent on Twitter, right?
Yeah. Is it
Was it
not?
fake?
I hope it's not.
Like I tried to find it everywhere else, but I couldn't find it. So
Oh shit. Well, if it's fake, it's fake. But hey, if they do go, we're in it, dude. We're there.
yeah, hopefully it's not fake.
Yeah. The next question is from Lorenzo Ballinsaw. Very familiar. I just can't put my finger in it, but nah. Anywho, his first question: do you know about the effects? Do you know about After Effects software? No, I do not. Do you, Walter?
Nope.
Okay. Number two: do you know about a website called Video Copilot? Do you, Walter?
Nope.
I'm gonna check that right now. Video Copilot. I'm gonna see what the fuck this is right now. I'm gonna see right now. I'm searching as we speak right now. What is Video Copilot? Let's just hope it's not a porno. And my computer, by the way, is slow as shit for some reason right now. I do not know why, ladies and gentlemen. Well, anyway, we'll get to that. We'll get to that in a little bit. And this final question: do you wish to come down to New Orleans one day? Not really, but
New Orleans isn't. I mean, it's probably what maybe top 10 on my list of U.S. cities to go, but I
okay.
don't know. I have. I think there's a lot of better cities out there to go to.
I hear you. Um, the next question is from Wrestling Fan 42. Can OK Fabe sing "Touch My Body" by Mariah Carey in his perv type voice? I think it's called Herbert the Pervert. Well, if he was here, he would do it, but unfortunately, he's not here tonight. So sorry, Charlie. If other question that he asked, but he kind of asked at the wrong time. My prediction for the UEFA Champions League, even though he asked me this question, knowing that I was going to do the stream when the game already ended, I know that Barca won like I knew. Hashtag LOL Barca wins.
I mean, it was a good game though. Like I almost got the score right too. I said Barca went 2-1, but at the end, Barca just sealed the deal. It was a good game though.
Video, okay, I'm on Video Copilot right now. It's pretty much an After Effect program, pretty much.
Oh, sorry. All right.
Interesting. Thank you. I might check this out when I get a chance to do so. Lorenzo, thank you for showing me the site. Interesting. I dig it. Anywho, his next question: Fire, bury, push. I think I have to pick. You gave me three names, pretty much. I have to pick whether I fire, whether I bury, whether I push.
Who's this?
You ready?
Yeah.
Fire, bury, push. Either OK Fabe, which he spelled wrong, by the way. He missing
What
an
the
E
fuck?
after the E after
Okay,
OK Fabe.
face.
Chase Oliver 68 or non legit
What?
wrestling. Okay,
What?
push. Now, being that we are a group, Team Heel, throw them up, buddy. We go by the Freebird rule, right? That's us Freebirds, right?
Freebirds. Yep.
Freebird rule, pretty much. Hey, one result is for everyone, right? Pretty much Freebird
Yeah.
rule. So,
Yeah.
so push would be I would push obviously us because again, Freebird rule, Freebirds. So we all get the push. So who I fire and bury? Well, let's see here. I would fire. Let's see here. I would fire Dixie Carter, and I would bury Daniel Bryan.
Damn. I thought you say a guy like well, never mind.
Excuse me.
Yeah. I think I would definitely bury the wrestling bear.
Did somebody say bear? Well,
Oh,
listen here. Listen, when you're the world's strongest bear, you can't be buried. Just saying. Shut up, you. Hunting season. So that was
tough season.
so there's his questions. And now the next three questions come from Phantom Lion. First question: Do you guys have any pets? My mother owns three birds. We're now six, I think. So technically, I have like six little birdies. Excuse me. Shut up, you.
Well, I if you hear the dog in the background, then yeah, there's one pet. I have another dog too, so yeah, I got two dogs. Fuck.
Snoop Dogg.
No, I'm not. Snoop Dogg. Well, yeah, dogs. Those are the only pets I really dealt with in the past. So
Indeed. All right. So now the next. Okay, it's second question. Favorite current WWE superstar. I'm gonna go with Kevin Owens.
I guess I'll go the same path. Kevin Owens is. I think we all gotta hop on that bandwagon now.
And followed by Roman Reigns. There you go.
Oh, yeah, never mind. It's not Kevin Owens. It's Roman Reigns.
And if me it's Kevin Owens, then it's Roman Reigns.
Nah, it's the other way around for
Hey,
me. Kevin Owens
hey.
will get there. He'll get there. He'll probably be number one day, but I forgot all about Roman Reigns. Can't
It
forget
is.
about the
It.
Caucasus.
Yeah, exactly. We are strong supporters of the Cockfist. That's who we are here. His second question: Okay, it's final question. Favorite all-time WWE superstars. That's a tough one for me. I can't just pick one. I have a lot. Um, Shawn Michaels, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Bret Hart, Hulk Hogan, Macho Man. I can't really name one. There's a lot of there's a list. There's a list. But if I'm gonna pick one that I was raised on, I guess it's Stone Cold.
Stone Cold, maybe Brock Lesnar.
Okay, there you go. Suplex City, bitch. Okay. Now the next three questions come from David Rivera, aka Fort Minor Project. Here we go. Hashtag Bear Yeah. Hashtag Ask the Heel. Look at the smile on this dude's face right now.
Oh my god.
Thoughts on the invasion angle with WWF versus ECW and WCW? I thought it had potential, but it was shit. Being that when you had this invasion angle, you WCW pretty much brought in their jobbers, the bums, if you will, the roster. They didn't.
Yeah,
It would have been a whole different story. You had Scott Steiner, you had Kevin Nash, you had Scott Hall, you had Hogan, you had, you know what I'm saying, like the who's who at the time, the Lex Lugers of the world. But all you had really were, at the time, Booker T's, the fucking Chuck Palombos, the Sean O'Hares, the Sean Stasiaks of the world. It really wasn't a dominant invasion. Yeah, the ECW guys were Taz and the Dudley Boys, Tommy Dreamer, Rob Van Dam. I think the only star that came out of that whole invasion angle from the Alliance was Rob Van Dam. Let's be honest here.
technically.
Technically, yeah.
I feel like the invasion angle was pretty much a waste of time. A waste of time. I know people are gonna get mad when we if anyone says something like that because a lot of the internet fans love the invasion angle, but
No, they did not,
honestly,
dude.
nothing leaded up to it though. Like, okay, WWF wins, so what? Like, I don't know. I just felt like they didn't need to do it, but I understand why they did it. But they could have done a better way of, actually, doing the storyline.
What are you talking about, dude? What are you
Hey,
talking
they
about?
could have ended it in a better way. Like, what if the Alliance really won? They could have still continued it, and then at Mania, there you go. You find out uh, the WWF is truly the winners, but clearly we knew by that time ECW and WCW were bought. So
Okay. Now, his next question. Thoughts on your favorite year in wrestling and why? Ah, oh, damn, dude.
99? No, 2000.
I'm gonna go with
2001.
97, 98. The era of Stone Cold, pretty much.
Damn. Yeah, that was pretty good. I feel like near the end of the Attitude Era was good too.
That too, because the era of Austin stemmed the Attitude Era as well. Even the
Yeah,
people who say, "Oh, DX were the people that gave it to," but nah, I guess.
barely.
Okay, his final question here. What are your other hobbies you like to enjoy besides wrestling and podcasting? Well, for those of you who don't know, I am a culinary student, so I love to cook like a fucking, like I'm a Wolfgang Puck or Gordon Ramsay. I love to watch shows such as Hell's Kitchen, Kitchen Nightmares, or MasterChef. I like to watch shows such as Cutthroat Kitchen. I love to play on my PS4. I love, Dragon Ball Z. I'm a huge Dragon Ball Z mark. I also love combat sports. And yeah, I guess that is some soccer too, but it is what it is. What about you, brother?
Yeah, three things really. And mostly any sport. It depends on, except for golf probably or racing, whatever. But mostly every
Eesh.
sport.
Eesh.
Uh, what?
Go on, go on.
What did that bear want? Anyway, video games, of course. That's one that used to be like my number one hobby. And I was gonna say one more. Fuck. Oh well, Netflix. Netflix is the best because you get to watch all your old shows from your childhood, like Dragon Ball Z and movies. That's when you're bored, you watch that. I mean, the network's good too, but Netflix is my favorite streaming site. So
Well, of course it is, dude. course it is. So there you go. Now the next question from David Meiha. I apologize if I botched your name. Are you going to Ring of Honor's Best in the World this year? No, I am not. I'm sorry. No. But actually, what we will be doing later on today, because technically it's Sunday now, myself and Knowledge Wrestling will be attending Legends of Wrestling at Citi Field today, Sunday, June 7th at 3 p.m. Live from Citi Field, Met Stadium. So if you are going to be at this event, let us know on social media. And maybe we'll meet up. Maybe we'll talk. Maybe we'll do something. But myself and Knowledge Wrestling will be attending this event. If you're going to be in the area, you might as well go to the show. Meet up with numerous wrestling legends. So I can't wait. And we also have a Q&A with Ric Flair and Bret Hart. Hopefully we get a drunk Ric Flair. I'm just saying. Now, the final question here is the final three questions are from Aisha Abbas. Who do you see winning the Women's World Cup? Walter? What? Walter? That's the first. Give me 1 second, guys. 1 second. Hey, you.
Wow. Hello. Yeah.
What?
I don't know what happened. Skype
Okay.
That's
Yeah. Okay. Who do you see winning the Women's World Cup, bro?
The Women's World Cup.
The U.S., I guess.
Yeah, I always go. Why not go for the U.S.? Aren't they favorites too? Or it's Canada favorites? I don't know, but it's in Canada. I heard started today. Canada beat China 1-0. I'm trying to care, but yeah, I'll go with the U.S. They play Monday, I think. So
Yeah. The next question. When do you think Adam Cole will debut in WWE? I hope by the end of the year, but I think he signed a new deal with Ring of Honor. So at this point,
I would hope as soon as possible, but yeah.
Me too. Her final question. What are your thoughts on people comparing Dean Ambrose to Stone Cold? I think it's stupid because, put it this way, when Stone Cold came onto the scene, he pretty much made a huge impact. Put it this way, you would see casual people with an Off 316 shirt or an NWO shirt. Do you see people on the street wearing a DA shirt? No. I mean, is the character kind of alike a little bit? Is lunatic crazy? But I think I still give Stone Cold the upper edge. What about you, bro?
Yeah, I could see why they compared the guy. I mean, it's not as ridiculous as the Orton Stone Cold comparisons. I thought those were even worse. But definitely, I don't see it. Like, if anything, he's a PG Stone Cold, but that's being nice. So, yeah, Stone Cold is way different. He's better.
Indeed. So there was that. That's the Q&A. Now, what's funny today is that I'm on Facebook and I see people posting stuff, and something really caught my eye regarding one Jessica Havoc, a former TNA knockout. For those of you who don't know, Havoc is currently at a WWE tryout at the Performance Center. And apparently, throughout her time at the Performance Center, people apparently were searching up some of her old shit on Twitter. And they discovered that at one point or another, Havoc was racist to what it seems. And this is some tweets that were pretty much up there a long time ago. I'm talking 2011, 2012. Okay? LOL, Mark Henry is pissed. Who took his watermelon? Question mark.
That's what the fuck.
Exactly. The next tweet she wrote, hashtag black people lunches, fried chicken, collard greens, frog legs, watermelon, and grape Kool-Aid. She spelled Kool-Aid wrong, by the way. Mind you, this was a tweet in 2012.
So these aren't like photoshopped or anything?
No, it was like a long time ago. She even wrote a statement apologizing. Okay. The next tweet, sigh, I hate N-word. Then she wrote this tweet, 2013, waiting to board. This Spanish bitch won't shut up, and I'm actually getting upset. I don't know what to. I don't know what you're saying. Hashtag shut the fuck up. And then she wrote this other tweet, I believe, in again 2011 at KFC right now, channeling my inner N word. And then she wrote this following tweet: LOL, little nigga tried asking for an autograph at the show, and his mom held him back. She wrote, "Fuck you too." Then she wrote this: I hope Kelly Kelly's weave bursts into flames. I hope Kelly Kelly's weave bursts into flames. I I don't know where that came from, but hashtag just saying. Then she raised the following in 2011 as well. I hate you, Kofi Kingston. Dumb flying deer. Dumb. Why don't you run into traffic like a deer would? Please. Do you get these tweets, dude? Like, it's
Yeah,
sad.
it's pretty sad.
Damn, those people partying loud, dude.
Well, it's not just them; it's the people outside, which makes it even worse. So, it's I know Saturday night's crazy and all, but to me it gets annoying too. I know it affects the show a little bit, but I'm just as annoyed. Don't worry.
To which Havoc wrote the following statement about the tweets. Apparently, they were deleted, but she wrote an apology.
Yeah, I feel like people shouldn't stalk her though.
But
I
this is
know
what
it. Yeah.
this is what she wrote. I mean, all you get. I want to apologize wholeheartedly for all the old tweets that are being brought up right now. Legit, it was years ago. I don't even remember tweeting over half of the stuff. The stuff I do remember was jokes that were in bad taste. I was young and very new to social media promo, and I was very immature and just said things to make my friends laugh at the time. Inside jokes between us. I don't really feel or believe any of the things I did actually tweet. I'm a loving, compassionate person, and I love everyone no matter who. I would die for any wrestling fan, and I care so much about wrestling and everything in it. I would not be here without any of you. I was young, stupid, and immature. I am not too proud to admit some of it was me being bitter for all the wrong reasons, but I've learned and grown from this. I hope this can be forgiven. I love you guys.
Yeah, at least she apologized.
Yeah, she did. I agree. Of course, she had to
But I
apologize.
just, I don't like that people are stalking her, though, going through her old tweets and just exposing her like that. I know what she did was wrong too. I'm not saying she's a saint here, but come on, fans, y'all got better things to do. Why do you have to, try to expose her like that? You're gonna cost her a job there.
Indeed. I think at the end of the day, you know what? I agree with you. Um, it's if I were her, yeah, the right thing to do, yeah, delete those tweets ASAP because again, there's a thing called background check,
Yep, that's why you
and
always gotta watch what you're putting on social
exa-
media if you're gonna
exa-
work for a public organization or company.
yeah, absolutely, you have to really, really just be careful with that. I think it's sad and crazy, but at the same time, it is what it is. I'm happy that she deleted those tweets. She apologized, and hopefully, you know what, she can get this trial with WWE be a successful one. She gets signed by WWE.
Yep.
All right. Now we got all that out of the way. Let's take it to the streets. Let's open the phone lines right now. The phone lines are opened now. Call in now 718-473-0813. Again, that is 718-473-0813. You call in, you talk to us, you give us your thoughts, whatever you want to talk about. Period. I know today Barca won. Like I said, hashtag Barca wins. LOL.
Yeah, they just show that they're such a great team, man. I think they're the first team to have a second. tr- to have a second treble. That's historic right there. But
Yeah,
history was also made today for all anyone who watches horse racing. We finally got a triple crown today with American Pharoah. First triple crown winner since 1978. So this is pretty big, you know.
I can imagine it's pretty big.
It's first year. I mean, shit. You would have thought, we always had horses winning the first two races, but they always lose on the last one. But it's great to see that there's actually a horse out there that do the triple crown. So
Indeed. Again, guy, also while you're here, go check out the Heelsteven store on Spreadshirt.com. Heelsteven.spreadshirt.com. Buy yourself a shirt today. I have shirts such as the No Farm Animal t-shirt. That's right, no farm animal. We want real men to be the face of the company, not no farm animal. Also have the Go Fund Yourself shirt. You know, you have YouTubers telling you guys to donate money to tell these people, hey, go fund yourself with a t-shirt available and for men and women on all multiple sizes and in multiple different colors. So buy yourself a shirt today. I also have a shirt called Cry Smart Cry. Tired of hearing people bitch and moan about professional wrestling? Well, tell these people, well, just, tell them, hey, Cry Smart Cry. Available at the Heelsteven store as well, in different colors and different sizes. Again, that is heelsteven.spreadshirt.com. So, dude, are you excited for tomorrow, dude?
yeah, tomorrow is definitely gonna. Hopefully, it'll be a fun event. I think there's like what 3 matches announced already.
What are they?
If I could remember, I think it's whatever Kurt Hawkins' name is now versus
Brian Myers.
Tyrus. Yeah,
Ooh, Brodus
versus
Clay.
Tyrus. Yep. The aces and eights. Fuck, man. Aces and eights versus the Nasty Boys.
Ooh.
Yeah, I hope the Nasty Boys kick their ass. There was one Scott Steiner versus a mystery opponent.
Oh, God. The old
So
geezers.
it should be fun though. Bret Hart, Goldberg, Ric Flair are gonna be there. RVD. So should,
Let's hope
I
so.
think I think it's gonna be a fun event. They're gonna be at City Field. I mean, it's crazy.
See? New York,
Big
baby.
event, big venue to go to. For an indie event. So
Oh, yeah. Apparently, dude, you better get ready to spend some money, though.
what happened?
Because for every autograph and picture you gotta pay for.
Yeah, how much? Like 20,
Like,
25?
depend. They range depends on who it is. Some people it's 10, some people it's 20, some people there's
Well, it
combos.
depends.
There's
Yeah, I'm not gonna
combos.
I'm not gonna meet everyone. No way. It's gonna be people that I actually consider meeting.
Exactly.
Well, I would meet all actually probably three or four of them, but it all
Better,
depends. How,
you better bring that money.
yeah, of course. It depends how much I'm willing to spend.
Now we would have
So,
had more money, but apparently someone took the money from the budget.
oh fuck that guy.
Sorry, but it's for you guys. But again, guys, if you want to call in now 718-473-0813. What are you waiting for? Call in. You know you want to call in. You know you want to shoot the shit with us. Or shoot the breeze, if you will. You know what I mean? Um, so I caught Miguel Cotto versus Daniel Gill. Like I expected, Miguel Cotto won the fight, the fourth round. Let's be real, he beat a bum. He fought a scrub, a nobody, jabroni. Dan Henderson beat Tim Bosch in 42 seconds with the H bomb. Whoop de doo. I'm looking forward to UFC 188, which is Cain Velasquez versus Fabrice Verdum. I do feel like it's the forgotten card because people really care more now about Jose Aldo versus Conor McGregor more than anything right now. But that's that. But dude, I mean, Money in the Bank is literally this coming Sunday. It's crazy to think, right? It's crazy to really assume that it's right away, right?
Yeah, it's next week, and oh my god. I mean, it's just I think they need to chill with these pay-per-views. give them some build up. Like
That's what I'm saying, dude.
at least it's. I mean, I guess they couldn't do it the week after because it's Father's Day. You're not gonna get a lot of people to watch on that day, and then the week after that, I'm pretty sure they don't want to ruin TNA's chances of having a good pay per view. So there you have it. That's why it's on June 14th.
So apparently, with Ring of Honor now airing on Destination America and the network wanted an improved look for the show, there will there will now be an increase in production values at ROH live TV tapings.
Hopefully,
And apparently, also related news: Destination America and Ring of Honor officials are reportedly in talks about doing ROH live specials for the network. The talk right now is running one or two per year.
nice.
So when you hear this, dude, you know what that pretty much means.
Yeah, they're all in with ROH. I said from the beginning. I feel like yes, they're embracing these two wrestling shows right now. In a couple months,
So when September hits,
ROH is gonna be that
stay.
company only for them. Yeah, I don't know what TNA they're gonna have to find a new
I'll
network. I
be
just
honest. I'll be
can't see
honest.
that.
I'll be
Yeah,
honest. Listen, if I'm TNA, if I'm really TNA right now, if Destination America were to fucking get rid of me, I look at that as a blessing in the sky as well.
yeah, they don't want them.
No, no, no. You know what it is? Let's be real about it. Let's be fucking real here. And I hate that we're going back to this topic, but fuck it. Why not at this point, right? Destination America, and I've said it from the beginning, and I'll say it right now. It's a shit network. They're a bunch of snakes. They are.
Yeah,
Point blank, they're a bunch of fucking snakes.
yeah, they put them on Fridays. That didn't make any fucking sense. Like,
I
no
mean,
one's gonna be watching on Fridays. If you put them on Wednesdays, you'll get more viewers for TNA.
again, if this is what they're saying, hey, do you want to do live special events? Hey, final battle. Or if not, you know
I
what?
don't think they're talking about pay-per-views. They're probably talking about TVs.
Okay, you know what
Like,
they should do? The top prospect tournaments. No, 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 no. Survival of the fittest. That's what should be, I think, on Destination America. But hey, again, when you hear this, dude, what this pretty much tells you.
yeah, it tells me they're fully invested in ROH more than TNA, and TNA is probably going to be out the door pretty soon.
And when we say out the door, we don't mean, oh, out of business. We mean, hey, they're out of Destination America.
We always say they're out of business, but it's really hard to say that because they eventually find a way to stay afloat. So I think they'll find a new network, hopefully. You know,
I agree with that. I really do. Um, a must see. So apparently, it's a must see to watch the Daniel Bryan Yes, Yes, Yes DVD. Apparently, it's a must see.
yeah, sure. I think it looks interesting.
I agree. Um, but dude, I can't wait, dude. I really can't wait for tomorrow's show. I'm just going ape shit. I'm excited. You know what? I think it's best because again, no one's calling in right now, which is
Yeah,
sad. But you know what? It is what it is.
it's
You
fine.
know, it's
Yeah,
fine. I think it's best we just wrap up the show now because again, we gotta get ready for tomorrow.
yeah.
So we thank all of you for tuning in. Expect a day in life vlog on my channel with the video regarding this event that we're going to be going to tomorrow. Again, if you're going to be in New York City, in City Field on June 7th, which is today pretty much, right? Let us know. We'll meet up. You want to talk to us? I don't promise any t-shirts because I don't have them with me right now. But if you're going to be at the show, feel free to give us a hit up and we'll meet up. That's simple, dude. And women. Again, you can follow me on Twitter at Heelsteven. Make sure you like all my videos. And as always, hate, comment, and subscribe. Okay, cuz.
Yeah, you can just follow me on Twitter at Hannah Walter and subscribe to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/knowledge wrestling.
And yeah, we thank all of you for tuning in tonight. We'll be back next week for another exciting episode of the Heelsteven Show. And yeah, I'll tell you guys what. We're going to try to do a Q&A every week where you guys send in questions every week. So if you guys want to send in more questions for next week's show, go to Twitter at Heelsteven, or
Or a Ham Walter.
you can tweet us your questions. Just use the hashtag AskTheHeel to either me or at Knowledge Wrestling's Twitter at HeyWalter. At HeyWalter altogether, by the way. And
Yeah.
you give it your questions, we'll answer on the show next Saturday. Okay, how about that? I think it's a win-win. It's a win-win situation at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Because again, we do it for you guys. We do it for the people. We do it for the homies. You know me at the end of the day. And yeah, I'm getting ready for later on tonight. I cannot wait. It should be a fun time. Wrestling. Wrestling. Wrestling.
That's all that matters at the end of the day.
Check
We're
out
enjoying wrestling.
this past episode of the Team Meal Podcast, which is up already on iTunes, Stitcher Radio, ShoutEngine.com, and Spreaker. Download it, spread the word. Alright, guys. I'm Heelsteven.
I'm Knowledge of Wrestling.
To quote our good friend the PW Outsider, when life has you down, remember, masturbation is indeed key. Gentlemen, all in the wrist, ladies, all in the fingers. And remember, guys, remember, at the end of the day, we're all in it for one thing: wrestling. Period. Okay? And LOL, Barcelona wins. Good night, everybody.